Hey, it's Doug from Rise Above Performance Training. Today I got Ryan here, one of my athletes, and we're going to go over some medicine ball exercises that we like. Medicine ball training is great. One, because it trains in multiple planes of motion. So traditional weight training movements like squats, deadlift, and bench press are usually in one plane of motion. Where medicine ball, you can kind of mimic different ranges of motion, more like sporting type movements, so it's good to train that way. Two, you can train force differently. So force equals mass times acceleration. So one way to increase your force production is to increase the mass. So if you're squatting 100 pounds and the next week you're up to 120, you technically can produce more force. The other way is to increase the acceleration. So with medicine balls, we have a relatively light weight, but we're throwing fast, which will increase the force. So doing both simultaneously in a program is a great way to build force from both ends, mass and acceleration. Lastly, they're safe. Kettlebell swings and Olympic lifting are a little bit more technical to learn, so the athlete can potentially get injured, especially if they're new. Medicine balls, you can start with them right away. Also, they're pretty fun to do. I don't have any athlete that does not like doing them. Throwing a ball is a really fun way to train, and when they're fun, they get into it and they appreciate the exercise a little bit more and focus a little bit harder. So we're going to go through our favorite exercises. The first one is going to be a chest pass. So what we look for in a chest pass is I'm just going to lob the ball to Ryan. He's going to catch the ball. He's going to dip a little bit, about a quarter squat, generate power through his legs, and like a basketball chest pass it back to me. Now you don't need a partner. We do a lot of partner stuff here just because it's a little bit easier and we have more space. You can also do it off a wall. So I'm going to throw the ball to Ryan. He's going to do a little dip and chest pass it. As you can see, he's driving through his legs, looking to make sure he's pretty even on both legs, and he's generating power. So he's doing really well because he's generating power from the legs and transferring through the ball, and that's what we're looking for. So we're not looking for an arm throw, we're looking for a full body throw. So that's one exercise we do. Second one is, I call it lateral throws, side-to-side throws, another way. It's like a tennis forehand and backhand. I'm going to throw off to his hip, just about belt line. He's going to rotate. I do like rotating of the foot because it keeps the knee aligned with the shoe, and also so you're not torquing the knee. So instead of twisting, we're going to bring it with us so we're always in alignment, not putting torque on that knee. So I'm going to throw to one side. He's going to rotate, and he's going to follow through. As you can see, he's got a strong follow through. This is really good right here. Yeah, so a lot of athletes, Ryan has a lot of experience, but a lot of athletes will be good on one side, maybe not so good on the other, so we try to balance that out the best we can. Third one we like is behind the head throw. So this one's good for extension of the hips, for jumping, sprinting. So he's going to dip a little bit, and he's going to extend his hips and then throw it towards me. So what we're looking for is, again, initiating from the legs, finishing with the hips, and following through. He's looking really good. He's throwing in a straight line too. If they're not throwing a straight line, that means they're probably using one arm or the other. If they're throwing low, they're probably releasing too late. You can do this one of two ways too. I have Ryan throwing line drives. That's fine. You can also do it for maximal height, just launching the ball way in the air. It's better if you have a field or really high ceilings for that. The next one we're going to do is lying down chest passes. So this is an explosive movement. So we did chest passes earlier with the standing version of it. Now, the standing version is going to allow your legs to initiate the movement. This one, we're taking the legs out of the equation, so we have to use all of our body. This is good for reaction and also just that upper body explosiveness that you need in sports. Now, Ryan will have his legs down. You can also do it knees bent. I'm going to have him pull his belly button down on the ground and tighten his butt. Make sure he's ready, and I'm just going to drop it right on his chest. He has a nice Giants logo there, so I'm going to aim for that, and he's going to explode up. So I tell my athletes to treat it like a spring. So he's going to, kind of build up that tension and drive up. He's exploding straight up, so he's not throwing the ball back to me. He's just rebounding and exploding right up. Last one, they can do solo medicine ball slams. So what he's going to do, he's going to get back into his squat stance. He's going to bring it overhead, and he's going to drop his whole body. So now we're going the opposite motion. We're going from top to bottom and following through with the legs and snapping through. So he's going to do some slams. Good. Yeah, you want to balance a little bit. You just got to be careful the new athlete he's not used to using this one with the slams. Nice. That's perfect. So those are some of our favorite medicine ball exercises for athletes. Give them a shot. Let us know what you think. Thanks, Ryan.